Okay, make sure we're live here. I think we are good. Hi, everybody. Look who I got with me now.
I'm back.
She's back. It's the wonderful Akela-B. Thank you for wanting to do this with me and come back. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you for having me again.
Oh, you're welcome. How have you been?
Good. Been hanging in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yourself?
Same, just doing lives pretty much.
Yeah.
Feeding the cat and doing lives. So
The cat's bossing you around, right? Ordering you,
he is. He's not right now. I got him asleep, but yeah. Well, again, thank you. And thank you, everybody in chat. It's good to see you. And we'll say hi to a few people here. There's that Jackie Jacaranda.
Jackie.
And there's Jackie B. Both the Jackies are here. All right. And Mary Hernandez Walker. Hey, Mary. And Four. Hi, Four. And Charlotte is here. Shine Truth. And Julianne. Welcome, everybody. Mona Lee. I am Lulu. And that's who we got right now. So feel free to put in your questions with caps and emojis so that I can see them, and we'll get started in just a little bit. So Sue Toffee is here. Hi, Sue Toffee.
Yeah,
What was that?
Oh, no. I said people are going to start piling in, popping in.
They will be. Yeah, the notification probably just went out. So
yeah.
We'll give it a little bit of time to get their questions in. Four, I've got your question. Thank you. Lulu, I've got you. Mona Lee, I've got you.
You got Julianne. She was at 401. You probably did.
Let me see.
Way at the top.
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you.
Okay.
Julianne, we got you. Hello, Allege. Welcome. I've got your question. Or Allie J. Pronounce it how the way, put it in chat the way you want us to say that. ALEJ. I'm not sure how to say it. But welcome. I think you're new, so welcome. Oh, and you're a member too. You must have got a free membership. If you bought the membership, thank you. Oh, that's okay, Julie. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I saw Julianne put it in twice. And I was like, oh, we got you. Hi, Cyber Adalia.
Hi, Cyber Adalia. Welcome. It's a new name to me.
Yeah.
So, guys, while you are waiting for us to do readings, please make sure you go to the description down below, and Akela-B's channel is down there. And please go over to her channel if you are not there already, and give her a subscribe and a like. She is simulcasting as well, so you can say hi to people over there and then come back or stay, whichever you want. But please do me a favor and give her a subscribe. So I appreciate all you doing that for me. Oh, it's Ali. Okay, Alejandro. And Ali is fine. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up, Ali. And just making sure we don't have any other questions. I think that's all for now. So we got enough to get started here.
Okay.
4, would you like to go first? Sue Toffee, no, I didn't. Let me look and see. Yes, I got you now, Sue Toffee.
And Cyber Dahlia, did you get her? She has 4:04 p.m. I would love like a general reading, please.
Yes, I got her.
Okay, good. Okay.
Hi, Richleen.
Hey, Viviani.
Hey,
Hi,
Viviani.
All right, so 4. Please get a message from my spirit team.
And for those of you who are here, I have a another live with Viviani at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So please come back for that too after you're done watching this one. Hi, Katharina. Okay, for your first card is the Tower. Now, this don't get freaked out. It's not something horrible or chaotic. It can be, though. It can seem like it is. But just know that you have the power to rebuild it. You've got an angel up there watching out over you and making sure that you are going to be okay. And this just means that you have some rebuilding to do. And this could be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So it's up to you to figure it out. But it's that first thing that comes to mind when you see this card. What is the first thing that comes to mind that could be? That's what it is. And that's what needs to be rebuilt. Okay. But then you got the 6 of Wands. You're going to be victorious in rebuilding, and victory is coming to you. And then you got the 9 of Wands, which says to be resilient and have that bounce back, be persevering, and just stay the course. Don't let anything change you from your journey and from your course. And then for you, 4, I've got listen within. And it says the answers lie within. Listen to your intuition's quiet voice. Yes, that sometimes our gut can talk to us in quiet voices. So maybe get to a place of stillness and then ask your guides to bring in your intuition, and that will help bring in your quiet voice, or bring in your answers, I should say. The next card I got for you is believe in magic. Yes, manifest what it is that you want. And you can help make this by reconstructing the tower and making good things come in. And you can do that if you believe in magic and you have all the elements and all the tools that you need to make a great manifestation. So just believe in that, and that is what I got for you. For let's see what Akela has.
And I'm gonna ask you later on to pull back that believe in the magic card, Scott.
Okay.
So for what I got for you is, well, I went to the cards, and the card I get is, it says mountain, right? And what this card says is you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time for you to adapt. So what Spirit wants you to know that the obstacles are always there for us. We can choose the hard road or we can choose the easy road to attack these. I shouldn't say attack these obstacles, right? So what they are telling you, what they're guiding you to do, not telling you, is instead of trying to climb the mountain to get over it, or we take a little chisel and trying to chisel away at the mountain to get over it. Watch the water. The message says, watch the way the water flows around mountains. When you sit at a riverbed, or even if you're looking out in the ocean and there are islands within the ocean, the water moves around the obstacle, right? The water doesn't say, okay, well, how am I going to get? Do I go up and over? How do I go through? No, it finds its way around the obstacles. So, yes, there are obstacles that's going to be coming your way or you might be dealing with right now, but how you handle those obstacles determines the outcome. And Spirit wants you to utilize the skills, adapt to whatever it is you're dealing with. And if you're not sure, pause. And like one of the cards Scott picked, it was about seeking guidance. It was like a rainbow colored one with a woman looking into, I forgot what the card said because I was going in and out. Um, Seek the guidance from your team. Ask for help on how to maneuver. Yes, that one. Listen to your intuition.
Listen within, yeah.
Listen within. You're gonna get the guidance if you ask for it. Then, as I was sitting here, I got this message. What I saw, and Scott, you said tower. But what I saw, it looked like a tower, but it was stepping stones laid out, right? So from my view, it looks like I'm looking at it, but it's laid out flat. But it could be standing upwards. And then I opened my eyes and you had the other card, the magic within. And there's magic. I can't remember exactly the words. But if you look at that card, there's a lady on the card, and then there's like a stalk. Yes, if you look on her dress, you can make me smaller because I want four to see this. If on her dress, do you see the flowers? It's like a stalk with flowers at either end. But what, for me, in my vision, before I even saw this card, that's what the path or the stepping stones look like. And if the obstacle that you are faced with or will be facing seems like too much and you don't know how to go around, use that image of that flower and take it one step at a time. Don't try to jump from A to F, trying to use, you're skipping all the letters in between. No, go from A to B. Okay, well, maybe B, then C. Take it one step at a time to get through the situation that you're dealing with. And that's the message I have for you for. I hope that helped.
Great message. Thank you, Akela. Thank you for. And Country Love Homestead is here. Hi there. And I've got your question. Brenda T is here. And I'll be on live with her tomorrow. So good to see you. And questions are now closed unless there's a donation. All right. So next up is I Am Lulu.
Okay. Oh, you did 2 live appearances. Woo-hoo!
Oh, wow. Awesome.
I didn't get a notification, and I'm subscribed to you, Lulu, so I'll have to
I'm subscribed too.
Okay. Oh. Jennifer Hosberg, I think I did on my first 2 live appearances.
Okay. Got great cards from me. I've got the 4 of Wands. This is the celebration card. So you did well enough that you should be celebrating. And your guides are looking down at you and just telling you what a great job that you did. You've got light coming in through this balloon here at the bottom of it. There's light coming in. So you are radiating light, I feel like, to other people. And that's so important, when we're doing a channel, is to, help other people. And I feel like that's what you were doing. You got the Page of Pentacles. This is to manifest what it is that you want and have it come true. So just keep manifesting that your channel is going to get, popular, and or however you want it to be, reaching more and more people, not so it's just popular, but so it's reaching other people, right? And manifesting that. And yeah, I think you got the Lovers too. And the Lovers can be, in this case, it's not about a romance, but it could be a partnership, maybe a mod who's helping you out, or someone who's helping you out in with the channel. And I know your live appearances might have been on another channel, but this is just to say that I think you have love coming to you from spirit. And that is what I'm focusing on in this card, is the love coming down from spirit, and then you having someone to help you. If you don't have your tribe, ask your guides for your tribe to come in. And I think that I know they will. So the next card you got is Mask. So just make sure that everyone in your tribe is, not deceitful, and just of the high caliber of spirituality that you are too. If they're not, it doesn't mean they're bad. It just means you may need to walk away or have boundaries. There's a bunch of butterflies in this card as well, which makes me feel like that you are having a change, a transformation is coming to you very soon. It says reaching lots of people and helping people. That's my goal. That's perfect. That's perfect. And then I got for you Life Force. I don't think I've ever drew this card before, and I've had this deck for a little while. So your Life Force is really important, that you ground, before you do your lives, and your Life Force will shine out. It's your soul, right? That's how I see it. It's your soul. And I think your soul was shining out brightly, and I haven't seen it, but that's what is coming to me, is that you have a lot of life, or a lot of life experience to share with other people, and you got this. I feel like you're going to be a success.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I got for you. Here is Akela.
Okay, I am Lulu. Congratulations again on your first 2 live appearances. So the first thing I heard, and I wrote it down, I heard we will always be proud of you. And I missed what they said in between, but I heard, and stepping onto your path. So the answer is yes. Yes, even if you feel whatever, just know that your team is proud of you because you've taken the leap. You're using the abilities that you have and sharing it with others out there. Okay. So then I pulled, I have a Divine Animals Oracle, and I shuffled and 4 cards flew out. And what I like is that it have animals, but there's just like one word, right? So the first card you got was not even sure because how they fell out. I'm just going to read it. I had the chameleon, and the chameleon said change, right? So you are changing. You're stepping out. You decided to make the change from being behind the screen to being in front of the screen. So just know that you can. I was about to say something and it stopped me. But the chameleon changes its colors to blend into the different scenery that they're in. I feel like if you have so much like the chameleon, you have so much within that I think you're going to blow yourself out of the park, because you'll finally realize how much you really have to offer. It's not going to be one thing, right? So let's say in this, we have tarot, we have oracle, we have mediumship, there's healing, there is so many things. Know that, like the chameleon, you can switch it up. You don't have to stick to one. And if you do, let's say you decide to try doing tarot and you realize, oh, it's not for you, but you're still trying and you don't feel like it's for you, that's okay. Shift gears, into another path and change your color and maybe do mediumship. But you have the tools that you need to share with everyone out here. Okay. Then I got snake, and snake says creation. So they are co-creating with you, like the two of something card Scott had. Co-create, create, shed any old skin, any fears, any whatever doubts, shed that with your team and allow them to co-create, to create with you, to continue to come on here. And one of the things I just heard is you may feel as if it's not going as fast as you want, meaning it's not growing as fast as you want. That's okay. Keep putting whatever you choose to put out there. The folks who need to hear and what you have to give will come. Okay. And you have a responsibility because you have the meerkat. So you are taking that responsibility. You are doing what you need to do. You've stepped up, like this meerkat standing on. Looks like he's standing on a hyena. He's brave, right? Right. So just think of the courage he has. Well, in this drawing, but to stand on a hyena, and we know how hyenas are, right? Or what we see on TV. But you are stepping out. You're stepping out, and you're taking on the responsibility to share with the world the gifts, the abilities that you have, and you'll bring it in a different way. Okay. And lastly, I got the armadillo. And the armadillo talks about grounding. So just make sure that, maybe before and after you do whatever you do, to always remain grounded, keep connected to the earth. Okay. And that's what I have for you. I am Lulu.
All right. Thank you, Akela. I am Lulu. If you're interested and you want to do some readings, shoot me an email. It's down in the description, I believe, too, or Jackie can put it up on the chat. So if you want to do a live with me, I would love to do that. So thank you for being here and your question. And congratulations. It's awesome. Mona Lee is next. Love to know what gifts Spirit wants me to focus on and expanding. Oh, we're reading at the same time. Sorry, Akela.
You're fine. I'm going to grab this deck. That's not the deck. Oh, here it is. I'd love to know.
Hi, just visiting.
Hey.
And Red Dragon, I saw you come in as well. Hi, Kim B.
Hey. What can Spirit wants Mona Lee to focus on?
And questions are now closed, moderators. Thank you.
Mona Lee to focus on expanding in 2026.
Would love to know what gifts Spirit wants me to focus on and expanding for in 2026. So I've got the Temperance card, Mona Lee. This is peace and harmony. Okay, so you can see her hands are lit up because she has a magic touch. So bringing in peace and harmony is easy when you focus on it and just change vibes from negative to positive, right? And have internal balance as well as temperance. Patience is a part of it as well, because it doesn't happen instantaneously. It happens over time, that we can become peaceful and harmonious with others, right? So you got the temperance card, then you got the two of crystals, and this is the two of pentacles or coins, and this is flexibility and balance. So just make sure that you're balanced out, and that whatever comes to you is coming to you because it needs you and you need it. So focus on the gifts that you have, but also on the learning gifts that you have as well. Challenges. Focus on those as well and bringing those to the light. Okay, but balance in home, work, relationships, friendships, that's going to be key for you to work on right now as well. Then I got the Five of Cups. So you may have a time when you're looking at the negative part of the situation instead of the positive part. So just know that there are still cups that are upright. In this one, you only have one that's down. In most, there's at least two down, sometimes three. But you only have one down. It's a minor card, and you can fix it easily by going to spirit and just staying in a high vibration. All right, your next card says testing ground. This, I believe, is the Five of Wands or Swords in the tarot deck. And it says conflict, challenge, obstacles. So this is just what I was talking about. If you do find that you have, things that are coming into your life that are challenging you, it's about stepping back, first of all, and seeing, do I even need to be in this? Choose your battles wisely, right? And then you have nothing to prove. You are whole and complete just the way you are. So if there's somebody that's, doing something against your boundaries, smile and walk away, right? And if you can't, speak your truth with love. Right. And then the next card I got for you, Mona Lee, is bubble your boundaries. Hey, we were just talking about your boundaries. So bubble your boundaries. Make sure that you're writing those down, because I think it's especially important for you right now to have boundaries and not let others, go over those, and not let yourself go over those as well. Okay. So yeah, have your boundaries with love. Absolutely. And you got this. You're an amazing person, and you should know that and live like that. And just take one step at a time, and you got this. And that's what I got for you, Mona Lee. Here is Akela.
I got a very interesting card. I have this deck called the Psychic Development deck, right? But before I do that, Mona Lee, what I heard in my head is kindness, being you. Everyone has different gifts to share with the world. So, sometimes we're looking for something grand, and it's as simple as the smile, your smile that lights up somebody's world, that makes a difference. Just being who you are, with kindness. I know, I remember the work that you do, but like opening the door for someone, those little things, right? But what I got was kindness. But then I have this deck. So I said, let me try this deck. And I got for you, it says timeline predictions. So I was like, timeline prediction? Okay. It says, wow, it's a long message. It says, if you're receiving this card, check your intuition for the when. So if you have a question, ask when, and it says, as it pertains to your question. Typically, the information is readily available and is part of Spirit's guidance for you. So formulate a question. Let's say you want to know, what I'll just say, when will you retire? We know there's a normal retirement age. Some people work longer. Some people decide to retire earlier. And what the book says, it says to draw a line in your mind, similar to a ruler. Make a mark in the middle of that line, representing the present moment. So you have a line, there's a dot. This is the now, right? So then you have the two ends. On the left of that dot, make a mark that's 1 year ago. So that's the past, which means that in front of that is the future. Now, let's say that the question they're asking is actually about when they'll have money to start their business. It says, follow your attention. So in the present moment, where does your attention pull you on that line? Does it pull you back 1 year? Does it pull you to the far right? Whichever ways you're right on. Does it pull you a little way? So because of this gift that you have and you can build on, is what they're saying. It says, when you follow your attention, did your attention go further or shorter than 1 year distance on the left? Or is it longer? So wherever your attention follows on that marker, it's not I would say it is right now, it's not 100% true, 100% accurate, because there are factors that can shift and change an outcome. So keep that in mind. So you're just giving this ability allows you to give like an guesstimate kind of for somebody. And if you email me, Mona Lee, my email is akela.b24.222@gmail.com, and it's in the show notes as well. I will send you a photo of this so that you can have it, and then you can use this to practice, right? So that you can keep practicing and building on that ability. Because it's a lot for me to read, but I just wanted to give you a kind of a guide as to what this represents. You have the ability to predict the timeline. That's a wow. I didn't know that that's an ability that we have, but apparently,
Yeah.
email me
Wow.
personally. And again, if you decide to do this for others, let's say you practice it and you've gotten the hang of it, I will say to be sure to say to whomever, this is just a guesstimate, right? So that they don't hold you 100% to your word, because free will, the person could be trying to start a business and then they have the money and blow part of the money on something else. So now they are unable to start the business. And and it's number 48, card number 48, timeline predictions, Mona Lee. All right. But that's what I have for you.
That was great. And she said, I will email you for sure.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So thank you, Mona Lee. And next up is Allie. I think I'm saying that right, Allie.
Mm-hmm.
And hello, everyone. Can I get a message from my spirit guides for this month? And if you could just let me know you're here, Allie. And a special hello to Sun Psychic Jean.
Hi.
Good to see you. Allie's here. Thank you, Allie. The deck that I got out, I didn't get to use much in Halloween, so I was using it today. But you'll understand because you got pumpkin faces and stuff like that. But can I get a message from my spirit guides for this month? The 9 of Wands is to be resilient, bounce back, and have perseverance. So just trust in your stamina that you've got. You can handle anything that comes your way. And you've got a lot of energy within you and consistency and just strength that you can handle whatever it is that comes to you and wants to, tear you down. You can just jump right back up and keep going and not let it affect you. So that's what that card means. And then you got the Six of Swords. This means you're going from one place that might not be that great to a better place. So if you are struggling at all, I feel like you're going on the right track. Usually there's a boat in this card, and they're going from choppy waters to clear waters. So just keep that in mind, that even if it feels negative, that you still could be going in the positive direction. And I believe you are. You've also got the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles just says that you need to balance and also be flexible. So balance like your homework, relationships, friendships, making sure you don't overdo any of those. Because if you do, it can get a little messy. So this month, just focus on balance, focus on going to the bright side, and focus on being resilient and having that bounce back. Your oracle cards, the first one I got is trust. Yes, I love this. Trust in your spirit guides that they are going to lead you in the right direction. Trust that you're on the right track. And then I've got for you the other oracle card. It says Light of Awareness. The light of awareness sharpens your intuition. So, yeah, just being aware, being in the power of now, not worrying about the past because it's already happened, not worrying about the future because it may not happen. So the best place to be is in the now, in the present. And that's when your awareness can be sharpened, because you are in the light of awareness, in the now. All right, so that's what I got for you, Allie. I hope that resonates. And here is Akela.
Okay. Just 1 second.
Sure.
What is this? Oh, there are some cards. The words, you struggle to read them because it's white against dark colors, and then you're like, I can't read it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Ali, I kind of like Alejandro, so I think I'm gonna call you Alejandro. Alejandro, I got, as Scott was talking, I was going in and out, and it's like certain words Scott said, it's like was bolded, right? Struggling, mind. There was another word, balance. Those words were bolded out to me. And as Scott said, struggling, I got a headache. And then what I heard in my head was conflict within the mind. There's some sort of it's like you are trying to balance things out, and it's not balance a situation out, and it's not playing out the way maybe you think it should play out or you want it to play out. So that's creating that conflict in the mind. And so what I went to the cards, and the cards make a lot of sense, and they tie into what Scott was saying. So I'm going to read this. I went to the Hummingbird deck, and it says, clear skies ahead. The storm has passed, dear one. Let the rays of the sun warm your feathers as you welcome in a bright new day. And this is the card. Let me see if you can. I'm up. See, that's the message up top. And then the key is at the bottom. Clear skies ahead. Right? The storm has passed. Whatever that was that you are in conflict with in your mind, let it go. Let it go. Okay. Allow the sun now to shine in onto you, giving you the warmth and the comfort, and just see the rainbow too, is what I'm hearing. And then I pulled from my animals oracle and I got the sea turtle. And this talks about stability. Okay. Sea turtle. And the word that I was trying to make out is right here, but it is stability, right? And it says operating from a stable base is advantageous. If you need help and guidance, ask for it, as you are loved and supported. Delve deeply into the study of something rather than just skimming the surface. Do not push hard or what you want all the time. Instead, set an intention or direction and steadily flow towards this. Okay? So that's the message I have for you. The sea turtle, stability, and there's a look at that. Let me come in closer. There's a kid sleeping away on the turtle's back. Now, the turtle knows that the kid is on its back. So think how steady, how stable that turtle has to be to avoid knocking that kid off of its back. So that is the same energy that spirit wants you to bring in, right? Now that the clear skies are here, the storm has passed. It's time for stable sailing. Okay? That's what I have for you, Alejandra.
I love that reading.
Oh, thank you.
That was great. All right. And guys, if you're waiting for your question to be answered, I'm not going to get to everybody probably, but we're going to do the best that we can. So I will be back at 7 p.m. So if you don't get your questions answered, you can always come back and we'll find out Akela's schedule later on too. Okay. So thank you guys for being patient and understanding. The next person I've got is Cyber Dahlia or a Cyber Adalia. Okay. Cyber, are you here?
She probably is because she normally stays till the end of shows. Let's wait and see. Yeah.
No Cyber? Cyber Adalia. Okay. We can always go back to them. Let's go to Sutafi. And I know Sutafi is here.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a crazy question. Did we read on Julianne yet?
No, not yet.
I think I accidentally put her question down. I took it down. So I will start another one of hers here. Okay. And Cyber Dahlia is here. Cyber Dahlia, we will get you after Sutafi, okay? And questions are completely closed, guys. Thank you. Just for the new people who are coming in here. A career reading, Sutafi, I know you're looking for a job. You got the 5 of Wands. And the Five of Wands is chaos and conflict. So you may have had this in your last job, but just know that you can rise above this. If anything should happen like this again in a new environment, you can rise above it and just go the other direction. If you can't and you're stuck in the middle, you just speak your truth out of love. And that a lot of times will make people back down. You got the Page of Cups. So this is really, really appropriate for what you've been going through. This is the page that is, he has overwhelming emotions, or they have overwhelming emotions that are coming out of that cup. And there's all kinds of water back here, all kinds of emotions coming in. So it's incredibly important that you have emotional control and balance. And the way you do that is filtering, and make sure that you're saying what you mean and you're acting, what you mean, and you're speaking your truth out of love. Okay. And then I got the Three of Pentacles. So I think that there will be other people that will come in that will help you in getting a career or in the beginning of your career. So I think you're going to meet new people. I think that, a job is coming in for you. I've not got a time frame yet, but if I do, I'll give it to you. But I think you're going to make some friends. And then you got protection through intuition. And it says your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warnings. So if you get a bad, goofy feeling about something, about one of these jobs, don't just take the first one. Make sure that you are, trusting in your gut that it's the right one for you. And then the next card I got for you is own your time and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. So just make sure you're looking and still, going through whatever it is you guys have over there, like a job board. We have Indeed and a bunch of others over here. But whatever you have to go through on your job boards or on the internet, just look for something that catches your eye and go for it. And then if you get an interview, make sure that you are interviewing them as much as they are interviewing you. Okay. And I wish you all the best. And here is Akela.
So it is okay. I'm just going to as I asked the question, I wasn't getting an answer, but I got chills all over my body, good chills. So I said to Spirit, "Is it coming?" And I got a yes. Okay. So I went to my deck and I got the Gentle Gardener. Let me see that. Right? Gentle Gardener. And what I love is this lady up in the corner looking down over the eggs that are in the grass. And the eggs they got like little fairies. Yeah, sitting on the eggs, waiting for them to hatch if some haven't hatched already. But the message says to be your own person, be a conscious co creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibilities and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. So when I read that message, Sue, as I was trying to figure out kind of like what the card meant, I just felt So she is reminding you that no matter where you feel, how you feel, where your mind tried to take you, remember that you are co-creating with the gentle gardener. She is there helping you to create what it is you want. So you might be looking for a career, but be specific in what it is you want, right? Or you might just say, I'm looking for a job. Be specific in the job that you want. The people, does it, you would like it to line up with your ethics, your values. You just don't want a job. You just don't want, and some people say, I have a career, but they're not happy in that career. You want the career that brings you the most fulfillment. Okay. So that's that card. And then the other card I looked at, it drew my attention to at the bottom was ride the wave. And look at there, we have two dolphins enjoying the waves together, right? So it's not really about going with the flow. You don't want to go against the wave because then you're struggling, right? Against the currents. So just enjoy the wave as high as it goes and come down and just enjoy every moment of the process to get you to the career that you want to get and know that it is coming. It is there, but you are working with the gardener, with your team to get you to the place that you're not going to be, let's say next 2 weeks or next 2 months, you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? This is going to be it. So make sure and set the intentions of what it is you want. And that's what I have for you, Sutafi.
All right. Next is Cyber Dahlia, and she is here now. A general reading, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that video.
Want to say hi real quick to Jenny, Jamie, and Chirp, Cheer, and Chai.
Hi.
Okay, Cyber Redalia, the first card that I've got for you is the Six of Swords, and this means that you're going in the right direction. This is going from a place of choppy waters to a place of clear waters. So you were headed in the right direction. Looks like you've started on a new path. And if that's the case, you just keep going. You're headed right where you need to be headed off to. Okay. The next card I got is the Chariot, and the Chariot is pushing your way through to victory. So it is a victory card, but you have to push your way there. A lot of times there's a carriage with two horses on it or two sphinx, and they're going in looking in the opposite direction of each other, and it doesn't work. They have to be steered into the right way of going. So you may need to change the way that you're doing some things and just do them in a way that is going to get you to your goals and the end of your journey, as easy as possible. So it doesn't have to be difficult. You just got to just know that good things can happen to those who take their time. So slow and steady wins the race. And then you got the High Priestess, and this is all about observing and intuition. So trust your intuition that you're on the right path, that you're going in the right direction with these here, and observe. You don't need to take any action when you get to this point. At this point, it's observing and taking in the atmosphere and your environment, and then making decisions after that on what you should be doing, how you should be doing it. And the High Priestess is a great card for intuition and dreams as well. So pay attention to your dreams. If you have like a dream journal, that's awesome. If you have a voice memo on your phone, you could use it as well. And then from the Phoenix deck, look at this. I got wealth and abundance. So you got a windfall coming, possibly, Cyber Dahlia. So that's awesome. Wealth and abundance is assured to you. For entertainment purposes only, but that's what the card said. And your next oracle card, Cyber Dahlia, is Sweet Alchemy, Transmutation, Inner Light, Cycles of Growth. It looks like this. So with the beautiful waterfall, and then this person is standing in water, and overabundance of emotion, but they're centering it and they're growing from being in the emotional pool, if you will. And just know that you can handle anything that comes your way emotionally by having emotional control, and again, filtering out your words with love. And this is transmutation, it says as well. So that's changing things like the magician does, from things that aren't possible to things that are possible, and that will benefit you in the long run. So just keep going, shine your inner light. And that is what I got for you. Thank you, Cyber Dahlia. Here's Akela.
I don't need to say anything, Scott. Literally, when you see my cards, I don't need to say anything else. So, Cyber Dahlia, the first thing I heard was sparkle. Sparkle, right? And then I sat here and I kept trying to get a message and I couldn't, and it directed me to the cards. The first card I got for you was to be the observer. And what was Scott saying with the High Priestess? Observe, right? So They want to be the observer. And what I like with this fox is that he is looking through a telescope, staring up, he's sky watching, right? So just observe situations. And when you observe the situations, whether good, bad, or indifferent, no matter how they make you feel, especially if they're making you feel like, stressed or frustrated or irritated, breathe, right? Breathe. Because you have a deep knowing within. And there we have an owl sitting on the, I guess the moon. It looks like the moon. And owls are wise birds. You have it. So go whenever you feel like something's not right, go within, because it's everything that you need is right there for you. So then I pulled a card from my hummingbird deck. And I chuckled at this one too, because it said Lotus, the key overarching frame is Lotus Jewel. And it says, underneath your feathered exterior lies a radiant diamond glimmering with truth, beauty, and wisdom. And here is the card. Let me see. That's the overline. See Lotus Jewel. And then below we have the message. And I chuckled because here we have the diamond sparkling. And the message started off with, for me, as sparkle. So that is the message I have for you, Cyber Dahlia. So thank you, Scott.
All right. Thank you. And thanks, Cyber Dahlia. It was nice meeting you. So got you. And let's go to Julianne. Julianne, it was a general, right?
I think hers was a general.
I'm pretty sure it was. I just wanted to confirm with you, Julianne, that it was a general. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay, Julianne.
Okay. So here are the backs of this deck. I forgot the name of it, but these are the beautiful backs. And then you've got, of course, regular tarot on the front, like this, right? But on this card, there's one special card in this deck, Julianne, and it's completely the same. It's a blank canvas. So I think you have a blank canvas to start working on, having a new, I'm hearing spiritual enlightenment. You could be having something that big. You can have more than one in a lifetime, I believe. So I think you're just starting a new chapter, and good things are going to happen for you. And then I've got the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is about having help from others, working as a team to achieve a goal. So you may have other people coming in to help you with this goal. Allow them to come in for entertainment purposes only, but allow them to come in and help you. And they may be, new friends that are coming in as well. Then you got the 10 of Cups. This is just happiness. So happiness, joy, harmony with others, and really, getting what you need, and just having, contentment. And the only thing that's required out of this is if you want, you can have gratitude. And then that, guess what, brings more good things to you. This is also prosperity with all the rainbow colors. There's usually a rainbow in this card. So you've got prosperity coming to you as well. The next card I got for you is Trust Your Path. Yes, and you have a brand new path that you're going to go down. Brand new. No matter the obstacles, follow your intuition. It will lead the way. So follow your intuition, follow your gut, and just keep going in the right direction. Trust that it is the right direction, and you've got this. You've just got this. And then the next card I got for you is the Phoenix card. Just do it. There you go. Just do it. You do have a new path through. Well, I think it's going to be an amazing one. So this is the Phoenix rising from the ashes, you coming into your own again and having a new life. So just do it. Hold your head high, I'm hearing, and believe in yourself. And you've got this. And that's what I got for you, Julianne. Thank you.
Okay, Julianne. So the first thing I heard was health. Okay, you don't have to say, but that's the first and only thing I heard. Then I still have from my show this morning, I still have my 963. Is it 963? Yeah, 963 hertz music playing. And it wasn't playing. I wasn't hearing it. Plus my heat is right here. It's going off. So I can't really hear the sound. And all of a sudden the sound it's like somebody turned the volume up. I can hear the sound of the 963 hertz. And I think what Spirit is trying to tell you is, and I don't know if you have slowed down on doing this. Maybe there's so much going on that, you're unable to. Maybe, are you meditating? Oh, you said yes. Okay. With the 963 hertz, I feel like they're wanting you to find that quiet time, that time for you, that time for, I'm not going to say meditating. It's just quiet time. That's your time, right? So it's like taking a moment for me, not doing anything. The brain isn't going haywire, crazy. It's just me and the sound of whichever hurts you choose to listen to. So that's what I got. So I went to my deck, and the first card I get says nourish. And there's an apple somebody's taking a bite out of, and there's a little like dining room table just sitting there. Okay. So I went to the deck, and nourish, the key quality says support, nurture, provide, sustain, and cherish. Taking the lunar power of this card, because that's a lunar moon, I guess. Taking self-care steps to ensure your diet is healthy, balanced, and dream-friendly during the waxing moon phase. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a waxing moon. The phase of the moon, alive with the energy of planning and preparation, is not just a recipe for quality sleep and dreaming, but for a vibrant life. Okay, so take the time for you, nourish yourself. Pencil pencil yourself into your calendar. Okay, this is my quiet time. Okay. This next card, I think that if you it says to foresee, right? And here we have a spiral stairwell with all the moons, and then there's a clock at the bottom. So this talks about timing, synchronicities, anticipation, future, the vision. It says the new moon, because this is a new moon, offers only a hint of its future self in the night sky, but all the signs of what it will become when the time comes to reveal itself fully are there, waiting in the darkness. This dream ritual harnesses the energy of expectancy and anticipation and encourages you to dream of good things to come. So as I read this one, okay, so you have the nourish, take time for you. But as you do that and you are relaxing in your meditative state, whatever it is that's going on with you, Julianne, foresee what you want, right? Because like I said, the new moon has all its great qualities hidden by the darkness of the new moon. But we know eventually we're going to have the full moon and the beauty is going to illuminate the night sky, right? So as you find a quiet time, what I'm feeling is like what they're asking is for you to, the issues or issue that you're dealing with, the health issue, kind of like try to incorporate it to foresee. Ask your guides, this is what I'm dealing with. Help me understand. Help me see behind the shadow of this this thing that is presenting. What do I need to know to get past it so that I can truly illuminate? And I don't know what you're dealing with, but you're asking for guidance within that meditative state, within that quiet time, so that you can receive the information you need to help you. And I go back to, I will always tell this story of something that happened to me. Scott, if you don't mind, it's going to be real quick.
No, go ahead.
When COVID hit in 2020, right before it hit, I don't know what I touched, did, ate. I don't know what it was, but whatever. Maybe I didn't do anything because I found out later on that I didn't do anything. And I started to have this horrible reaction. I didn't know what it was. And it was it wasn't, the irritation wasn't painful, but I felt like if I was a leper. That's basically how I felt. I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want anybody to see my hands or anything. And I was just like in a whole different phase. And it subsided, whatever it was. And I said, okay, well, whatever, maybe I did something. Then recently in 2023, 24. I start having similar things again. I was like, what the heck is going on? What is this? What is this? And literally, that's what I was saying. I was in tears asking, what is this? I made sure I washed my hands. I did everything. What? And I reached out to another friend who is, psychic. And she said to me, the doctors are not going to know what it is. And so I went in and she said, talk to your guides. And I did. I talked to my guides and I asked them and they said, oh, no, it had nothing to do with anything I ate, did, blah, 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 blah. And the doctors are not going to know what it is. So it doesn't make sense to go to them, right? I still went. And they said they ran every single test they could run. Nothing came back. And I said to my guys, because it just kept I said, what the heck is this? And I went to sleep one night and I think I was in tears that day because I was just like, oh my goodness. And in my dream state, in between, I heard someone yell out because I asked for help. I heard someone yell out, Calendula. And it woke me up, but I was still in the state, but I was more awake. And I said, Calendula. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try whatever it is. I got up the next morning. I ran down to the herbal store and I bought calendula. I think I still have some somewhere here. And I started to sip it and drink it as a tea. The doctor's office had given me a prescription. I never got their prescription because I'm like, why are you giving me a prescription for something that you're telling me nothing is wrong? You can't find anything. So why am I taking prescription? So I drank the calendula tea and I drank it for a few days, I started drinking it and I noticed everything started to dry up. So my message to you, Julianne, is to try the same thing. And anyone who's dealing with any issues and they can't figure out, ask your guides before you go to sleep, what can I do? They won't tell you because they didn't tell me what it was. But I knew it had to do with my body purging itself as I was I was in transit, as I was, transformation was kicking in. So ask them, ask for guidance, ask for help, be vulnerable to them, and you will get the answers that you need. When I tell you, I wasn't expecting anyone to say anything, but I knew when I heard calendula, and now, if you're allergic, I'm not saying for you, this is for entertainment purposes only, to try calendula because I don't know what your reaction is. But I always tell everyone that my situation that I had, talk to your team. You will get the answer that you need within it. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Julianne. Hope it helps.
Awesome. Love that story. All right. Okay, so that is all we have time for right now. But I will be back at 7 p.m. with Viviani on my channel here, and I'll be on the slumber party tonight at 11 with Sherry. So if you haven't check that out, it's fun. We do naughty and nice cards, and it can get a little rowdy, but it's fun. And Akela, what have you got going on?
So I will be back on the 17th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing my regular Saturday morning shows. Yeah. And that's it now. Yeah.
I just want to thank you so much for doing this show with me, and I enjoy listening to your readings. You're awesome. So thank you. And again, if you just came in towards the end, please make sure that you subscribe to Akela and like her simulcast. Yeah. And if you don't know me and you're from Akela's channel,
hop on over.
Please hop on over. I'd love to have you as a part of our awesome chat.
Yeah.
So,
and Scott offers memberships where, you all meet ever so often. Yeah.
Yeah, we do Zooms once a month, so for members only. So if you're interested in that, it's only $2.99, and all my information is on my channel. Mm-hmm. So, but Akela, thank you again, and thank you all the moderators, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and hope to see you soon. Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.